He wasn't born into fame or fortune. He was born in a small Austrian village, in a house where discipline ruled every corner. Arnold Schwarzenegger came into this world on July 30th, 1947, raised by a strict police chief father who believed that true strength came only through struggle. There were no easy mornings in that house, no skipping chores, no lazy days. Before breakfast, Arnold had to earn his day. Push-ups, sit-ups, hard work. And after school, more discipline, more soccer, more proving yourself. That was the life, rain or shine. But even then, Arnold knew something was missing. He didn't want to be one of many. He wanted to stand alone. And at age 15, he found his path. His soccer coach took the team to a gym for weight training. And the first time Arnold touched iron, something clicked. From that moment, he trained like a man possessed, lifting, sweating, growing. While other teenagers partied or relaxed, Arnold was in the gym, building his dream. In just 2 years, his body transformed, stronger, bigger, like he was born for this. But Arnold wasn't chasing muscle alone. He studied legends, Steve Reeves, Reg Park, men who turned muscle into movies and bodybuilding into legacy. Arnold didn't just want to win on stage. He wanted it all. The titles, the spotlight, the history books. Then came a detour. 1965. Arnold was drafted into Austria's military. He was already a 200-pound powerhouse, but the army didn't care. He was assigned to a tank unit until opportunity knocked. He got invited to compete at the Junior Mr. Europe competition in Germany, but he couldn't leave base. So what did Arnold do? He went AWOL, climbed the wall, hopped a train with barely any money. He even had to borrow posing trunks. But when he stepped on that stage, none of that mattered. The crowd saw it. The judges saw it. The fire in his eyes, the hunger, the belief. He didn't just win, he dominated. Sure, he spent a week in military jail after, but he walked out a champion. He moved to Munich, became a gym instructor, and trained like a machine. Twice a day, no distractions. His body became a sculpture of muscle and determination. By 1966, he was already winning titles. Mr. Europe, then Mr. Universe. He traveled to London at just 19, barely speaking English. But his body did the talking. He placed second, a tough pill to swallow. But instead of giving up, he doubled down. In 1967, at just 20 years old, he returned and made history, the youngest Mr. Universe ever. And that's when everything changed. Joe Weider, the godfather of bodybuilding, saw Arnold's potential. He called him with an offer. Come to America, train at Gold's Gym, compete in the IFBB Mr. Universe. Arnold stepped off the plane in 1968 with just a gym bag, $20, and a dream. He trained at Gold's, the mecca of bodybuilding, surrounded by giants. But his first US competition was a loss. He faced Frank Zane and came in second. Unrefined, out of shape, he was devastated. But champions don't stay down. Arnold came back harder in 1969, winning the IFBB Mr. Universe in New York and the NABBA title in London. He qualified for his first Mr. Olympia, facing the reigning champion, 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿. He lost, but he proved he belonged. And then came 1970. Arnold won Mr. Universe again. Then the next day, he boarded a plane for the Mr. World contest in Ohio. There, he beat 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿, the same man who took him down the year before. 2 weeks later, he stepped on stage at the 1970 Mr. Olympia in New York. This time, it was different. During the pose-off, Arnold leaned over to 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿 and whispered, "That's enough. They know who won." 𝐟𝐨𝐫𝐿 walked off the stage, And just like that, the crown belonged to Arnold. At 23 years old, Arnold Schwarzenegger became the youngest Mr. Olympia in history. And that was just the beginning.